Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while since I've made anything on this channel, since I've even wanted to, really. Um, I wanted to get on here. I wanted to, I don't know, clear my head. Uh, Obviously, the assassination of Charlie Kirk's got me all twisted, man. I don't know why it affects me so much. I've been talking to my wife about it, just trying to wrap my head around why I'm all up in my feelings about it. It wasn't like I was a big follower of him. I like Charlie Kirk. I like his content. Anytime he went to a new university, all the clips would come out. I would watch them, and I mean, to be honest, I kind of studied his technique for delivering the truth, for absorbing facts. Some of his arguments were very good for what he believed, and most of what he believed, I believed. I'm a Christian also. Um, in many ways, I am a nationalist, but seeing the video of his assassination, man, which was pretty graphic. Um, that that was bad enough. I really hope his kids never see that video. Hope his wife didn't witness it. But the worst part is seeing the reaction of the evil, disgusting, hateful people on the left and realizing that Charlie's assassination is a direct result of how the media has demonized people for past 10 years, man. And it's kind of a wake up call. I mean, this is a turning point for America, I think. Uh, Talking to Ghost this morning, and he was talking about how it seems like a professional hit. And it does. You see the videos of the shooter, the old guy that they arrested initially, who was taking credit for it and saying, it was me. I do it again. Um, Talking about how he has the right to remain silent. He was a distraction, so the real shooter could get away. So he's obviously involved. He obviously knows something. Maybe they can get it out of him. I think part of the reason it bothers me so much, it's such a travesty that this happened. All Charlie did was go and talk to people and have a respectful discussion with folks that he disagreed with, and they killed him for it. He was kind of a moderate. He wasn't a radical person on the right. He wasn't racist. He wasn't misogynistic. He explained why he believed what he believed, and he gave people the opportunity, their First Amendment right to speak their own opinions to him and explain themselves. But I think one of the reasons why this affects me so much is because this guy's a true martyr. As a Christian, he died for his faith. And I guess in 2025, we don't see that a lot here in America, where Christians who stand up and talk about what they believe and stand on their beliefs are killed for it. The scripture speaks about it. Jesus warned us these types of things would happen to those who believe, to those who follow him. But I pray for his family, his kids, man. When I got home from work yesterday, I just hugged my kids, just got on the floor with them, tussled around, hugged and kissed my wife. It was a blessing to do so, to be able to come home to my wife and my kids. But I had deleted X from my phone. I hadn't been on there in a while. I mean, I left it initially because of the freaking porn, man. Good gracious. Every time I got on there was just pouring this, pouring that, and I got tired of it. Jesus said, if your eye offend you, pluck it out. So I did. But I was looking for good news on what was going on with Charlie, and I was interested in see if they had caught the shooter. And when I got on there, I was just bombarded by the hateful, vile evilness from people on the left, man. People with no compassion who are celebrating the death of a father and a husband, man, who was brutally murdered in cold blood, and they were celebrating it. And So I'm pull this up real quick. I mean, I don't even know why I'm making this video, but I guess maybe for my own therapy as much as anything. But so yeah, pulled up X this morning, see if there's any more news, and like, look at this person. Could literally have been saved by woke campus cancel culture, but no. It says 7,000 people signed a petition trying to stop Charlie Kirk from speaking at Utah State University. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped because he wasn't at Utah State University. He was at Utah Valley University. So it's just disingenuous, man. Stephen King, this faggot. The motivation of the man who shot Charlie Kirk isn't clear, although he's probably mentally unstable, duh. Well, it is clear. It's another example of American gun violence. No, it's not. Old has-beens, man. This was a mentally ill person. This was a professional hit, man. These people don't understand gun control. They don't understand the Second Amendment, and they don't understand shootings. They're just repeating talking points that they're told to by the powers that be. Oh, look, everybody's favorite donkey, AOC. The scourge of gun violence and political violence must end. That's her spitting out jizz. The shooting of Charlie Kirk is the latest incident of this chaos, and it must stop. We cannot go down this road. There is no place for it in America, and we wish for his recovery. Shut up, girl. I would like to see someone on their side actually be genuine and honest and admit, okay, we have a serious problem with violence on the left. You guys catch President Trump's speech last night? It's pretty good. This freaking lady. A Miami anesthesiologist, Dr. Tatiana N. Atkins, who works at Larkin Community Hospital, says she is glad Charlie Kirk got himself shot. She looks like she's pretty mentally stable herself.
All I'm doing is using this. I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot because he's right. Empathy is dangerous to society. So no one should give a fuck that he's dead. He said it. I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using his words. You can't be mad at me.
She looked like her cat stink. You will listen to her. Oh, knee pads. I am deeply disturbed by the shooting in Utah. Doug and I send our prayers to Charlie Kirk and his family. Prayers to Satan are not going to do Charlie any good. He's in heaven. Let me be clear. Political violence has no place in America. I condemn this act, and we all must work together to ensure this does not lead to more violence. That's pretty vanilla. What happened to Charlie Kirk is unconscionable, but it was literally a few months ago that two Democrat state legislators were gunned down by right-wing activists. Let's not pretend this was one-sided. Bullcrap. They're talking about the legislators in Minnesota. The guy who gunned them down was not a right-wing activist. He gunned them down because they voted against extreme leftist policy from Minnesota. See, people are lying, man. They know that there's a problem with violence on the left, and they keep trying to find and drum up things to say, no, it's happening on the right, too. Won't be long, we'll be hearing stuff about January 6th. Sour Patch Lives. Have you become radicalized this week? 69.8% said yes, a lot. I don't know, man. It might get bad. I mean, there's crazy people on the right, too. LeBron James. I hate how he acts like he's an intellectual, and the man is a moron. You put a ball in a hole. That's all you do, boy. LeBron James states we all have freedom of speech, but at times there are ramifications for the negative that can happen. Shut up.
That's good. Charlie Kirk got shot and killed. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow. That's good. That's good that people are getting shot just on a political view. Good that people are dying in America. Did you see that Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really have anything about it. Who are you?
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today. We're just getting people's opinions. How do you feel about that?
Girl, someone had to do it. That's how I feel at this point in time. But
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty. I truly do. So you said someone had to do it.
Why? Why'd someone have to kill a man?
try not to get all pulled up into that, but he was a misogynist. He was a disgusting person with disgusting beliefs.
So if you had a magical wand, a magical button that you could press and keep him from being assassinated, would you press that?
No, I think things happen for a purpose. And if that's how his life was ended, that's how it was ended. So,
do you know who Charlie Kirk is?
Yeah, he's a. I'm like, yeah, you know.
You know that he wasn't, though. He wasn't any of these things. He wasn't, like I said, this big extreme guy on the right. He was kind of moderate, actually. But he was made into this caricature by the left, by the media and the left, you know, that they compared him to fascists like Hitler and the Nazis and all this crap. And these kids are obviously unintelligent. They're obviously uninformed. They have no idea. They probably don't know what they believe, you know. It's sad to say that a large portion of the youth in our country are they're just lost, man. You know, they're full of ideals that are not based in reality or basic fact, you know, and I don't know. I don't know where our country's headed, man. Like I said earlier, this is America's turning point. Yeah, did you see the guy on MSNBC or CNBC is one of them, said, we don't know who the shooter was. It could have been one of his supporters shooting off a victory shot or something, or a celebration shot. What a moronic, idiotic thing to say. I think he wound up getting fired for it. Anyway, that's enough of that. It gets worse and worse. Those aren't even the worst of it. That was just what's on my home feed when I opened up Twitter. There's a lot of good stuff too, man. There's a lot of people saying farewell to Charlie. Opened up YouTube, and almost everything in my feed was people, you know, praising Charlie, grieving Charlie, and saying goodbye. But anyway, man, I just want to make a video come here and see where we're going from here. Like I said, this guy's a true martyr. He really is, and we'll see what's going to happen. The thing is, the folks on the right are largely level-headed, and we don't do this stuff. A lot of it's because we learned our lesson on January 6th. We have to be methodical in the way that we do things. We just can't go out and murder people like the left can. Look what happened right down the road from where I live in Charlotte. The guy stabbing the Ukrainian lady, Irina, in the neck. And the way they tried to spin it immediately, it wasn't his fault. He was homeless. You know, he's oppressed. It wasn't his fault that he murdered someone in cold blood. Guy had been locked up 14 times and released because of their no cash bail thing. I didn't even know that policy had come to the Carolinas. But I mean, blue cities, man, they all were in lockstep under Biden, and that's why there's a crime problem. And that's why I hope the National Guard rolls into every major city in the country. I want them to steamroll in there, man. Who cares what the left says? Who cares? Let's get it done. Let's do it. You know, I was, before this, I was on the fence about all the sending in the National Guard into all our cities. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't live in the cities. It's always been my stand that the cities are falling. The large metropolitan idea is insane to me. Why would millions of people live on top of each other and not one of them grows their own food? They don't do anything. They don't produce their own medicine. Everything has to be brought into them from outside the cities, so they can't even support themselves. So it's always been my idea to flee the cities anyway. But that's my rant for this morning. Like I said, I haven't posted anything. I don't even know if anyone's going to watch this. But prayers for Charlie, prayers for his family, and prayers for us and our families. If nothing comes of this, if they sweep this under the rug and there's no justice for Charlie and his family, it's only going to embolden people on the left to do this to more people. But anyway, y'all, God bless. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. Peace. I'm out.